your job is also very stressful.
Yes,
So you
ma'am.
take so much stress at work. So when you come back, your mind is completely occupied and you need to relax. I am amazed. You are speaking so well on your first video call. You are making grammar mistakes, but you are very confident.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. You are audible and visible.
Okay. Your name is Zakir.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Zakir Hussain.
Okay. You are a policeman, huh?
Yes, ma'am. I am working in West Bengal Police. I have completed my 7 years service in police.
Okay. So you are sub inspector?
No, ma'am. I am constable.
Oh, you
The
are a
lower post of
constable.
police.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yes.
Oh, so you are speaking from?
Ma'am, I am speaking from West Bengal.
Okay.
I live in Kozbia city, which is located West Bengal.
Okay. Are you married?
Yes, ma'am. I have been married since 5 years. I have a daughter. She is 3 years old now, and she just start his speaking like Papa, Mama. As
Okay.
a father, it is the greatest moment for me.
Yeah. I mean, loveliest moment when your children call you, right? Start, saying Papa or
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Mama. Yeah. So you don't look married. How old are you?
ma'am. I am 30.
Oh my God, you're 30? You just look like 22, 23. I'm being serious.
No, ma'am. I am 30.
You look so young.
No, ma'am. My 30 plus, but right now I am at room, and the focus of light. That's why my face like a 22 or 23. There
Okay.
is no special reason. I especially the camera focus, the
Okay.
filter of camera.
Oh, you are using a filter.
No, ma'am, no filter, but uh, front of me a light and it directly focus my face. That's why my face will be clear and it looks like a 22.
Okay. So, Zakir, please introduce yourself.
Ma'am, it is honored to me introduce myself in front of you. And my name is Zakir Hussain. I am from Kozbia district, which is located in West Bengal. I am working in West Bengal Police. I have completed my 7 years service in police. And I am also married since 5 years. I have a daughter. She is 3 years old now. And this is all about me, ma'am.
Okay. What does your wife do?
Ma'am, my wife working in ICDS worker.
Okay. So, what is it?
Ma'am, ma'am, Anganwadi. Are you hear about Anganwadi center?
Yes,
Where
yes, I have heard about
the
Anganwadi.
child came here and provided delicious food and healthy food for
Mhm.
his health.
Okay.
It
So,
is also central government project.
okay. She works there as a cook?
Yes, you're
Uh,
right. Absolutely, you're right.
okay. She works as a cook.
She's a helper.
So your wife works there as a helper.
Yes, ma'am, as a helper.
And your daughter also goes there?
And sometimes he goes there and disturb his mother. Right now he is 3 years old and he cannot speak properly, but he disturb it and but his mother manage everything. As a mother, he can manage everything. And I think that mother is the fighter of a child.
Yes.
From the he when he born as a childhood to since when he grow up. In this stage, a mother all time struggle for a child.
Correct.
Also, my mother struggle for me, and right now I am thinking that this is the special moment for me, and I understand it. As a parent, there are lot of struggle to get caretaker of his child.
Yes. It's very difficult to be a caretaker for a child, just feeding the
Yes,
child and taking care of the child day and night. And sometimes they keep you awake all night. It's so difficult to deal with the child. Sometimes children throw tantrums. They keep crying for no reason at all. Then also you have to handle them.
yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Sometimes
Yeah, please.
yes,
Go
ma'am.
ahead. Sometimes, yeah, you were telling something.
No, ma'am. Sometimes I lost my temper, but his mother don't lost his temper. He managed everything. So one day I asked him, "How can you control it?" Then he said me, "I can manage everything, and it is I also habitual it." From the childhood, he always disturb me at night, at noon. I cannot sleep properly at night, even at day. But I manage it. Somehow I manage everything. There is no special vision to lost my temper.
Okay. So when
So
your
that time
child,
I feel that a mother is the fighter.
correct, correct. I also used to save my children from my husband's temper. When my husband used to get angry, I know he also loves children that much only. But sometimes, when he used to come back from office, he used to get mad on them. He used to lose his temper. So I used to protect them. I was a protector, provider, caretaker, everything for them.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mother is the protector, fighter, caretaker, everything.
Yes, yes.
Without mother, a child cannot grow up properly.
Right, right. Yeah. If a father raises the child single-handedly, then, children don't feel that kind of connection. It's very difficult for a father to provide that connection to children, which a mother can provide.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes.
And mother always provided good atmosphere for his children to take care of them right way, when he sleep, when he eat, and he always everything. It is like a routine. He said me, it is my routine to take care of my child.
Yes. And fathers earn for their children. They want to provide everything to their children, but they don't express their love.
Yes,
They
yes.
don't express their feelings. That
Yes.
is why they are not able
Yes,
to
ma'am.
form that close bonding with children. It's very difficult for a father to form that
Yes, ma'am.
close bonding, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes my wife calls me, you are spending your time at mobile, you cannot take care of your daughter. But, ma'am, when I return back from my job, that time I feel nervous and I think that I need to rest. Uh, because I every time involved in my work and handle the people. And the most important dangerous thing is handle the crowd. Crowd control is the very dangerous. So I manage everything. When I get a return home, that time I feel that I need to rest. And this is the time I sleep properly, I eat at that time. When I join in duty, that time I cannot get proper time to eat, to sleep. So that's why my wife call, as they tell me, you are not take caring your life, even you are not love your daughter. You always involved in your mobile phone.
No, actually, your job is very stressful. Your job is also very stressful.
Yes,
So you
ma'am.
take so much stress at work. So when you come back, your mind is completely occupied and you need to relax. That is why,
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
but still,
absolutely.
you need rest. But still, you shouldn't lose temper. You should try to be calm even at that time, because your daughter is just 3 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
If you
Absolutely.
scold her, if you scold her,
Yes.
she will, she will be scared of you. And if she stays scared, then she will never be frank with you, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
If I scold him, he influenced by that way. So
Yeah.
that's why I control my mind and I take care. I give the time to her,
Yes. Yes.
and this is the important time for her life. And when he grow up, that time he can saying me, it is my childhood memory. My father spent with me most of the time. So I try to give a time to her, and this is the important time for her life. When he grow up, that time he can understand everything very well. Just I can say him, my daughter, do not work this, it is very bad for us. Then he understand very easily.
Don't say he for your daughter, because for females we use she. She understands you well. She
She,
loves
yes,
you
ma'am,
so
yes.
much. So use she for your wife and daughter. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, yes,
So,
absolutely.
yeah. Tell me, how stressful is your work? I mean, what do you do all day?
Ma'am, I usually I get up early in the morning. When I have duty, I take my duty. Otherwise, physical activity. We have to do physical activities in the morning time. When I have no duty at morning, that time I go to field and I exercise like physical activities, our daily activities. It is also happen with our in our life and everything, ma'am. Like as a routine, there is no special time to do anything. And if I think that I today I will go to market, in supermarket I go to, there is no time, ma'am. You have to manage everything as a routine wise. And if you do not follow our routine, that time we are fall behind, and sometime our senior scold us, you don't this type of work. Sir, it is also we are habitually we manage it in routine timely.
Okay, when you are on duty, what do you do when you are on duty?
The police has a duty, like when any incident happen around us, that time I go there, I control the crowd situation. The most important thing is, ma'am, the dangerous thing, the crowd situation.
Okay.
In in near you, ma'am, you see that any incident happened there. There are gathered 5,000 people, and only police 5 people go there and control everything. Sometimes people are raise his finger against police and abusing us various way, but we control our mind. We think that this is our responsibility, this is our duty. You have to manage everything. We do not lose our temper. So I can, ma'am, handle everything, and I also habitual it. I always think that sometimes public abusing us in various way, but we manage it. Somehow I manage it.
Okay, so it's so difficult to control the crowds.
Yes, ma'am. The crowd control is very difficult.
And they send only 5 people to control 5,000 people, and they abuse you, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Sometimes abusing us, but we manage it.
Okay. And your seniors also scold you.
When I do anything like wrongly, yes, ma'am.
By the time you reach home, you are so, exhausted, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, yes. Especially
Yeah.
and stressful.
So you are very, very stressed and exhausted by the time you reach home. And that is why you just want to relax. You don't want to talk to anyone, right?
Yes, that time I feel that I need a rest. I relax alonely. But in our family, when you live in family, that time you face lot of problem like daughter problem, wife problem. You have to manage everything. So right now I am habitually.
Okay. You are habitual of doing this. Okay, tell me, what time do you reach home?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it is not. When I get holiday that time, after 2 months, 3 months, 1 month later.
No, I'm saying what time do you reach home in the evening?
Ma'am, I am not reach at home. My work is not daily home to my work.
Okay.
I work stay there after 1 month, 2 months later when I get holiday, that time I return to home.
Okay.
I came back home.
You have to stay at work for months together. And when you get a holiday, then only you go home.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So do you live
Yes,
in a
ma'am. Yes,
village?
yes.
Do you live in a village?
Yes, ma'am. I am living in village. My nearest city, 60,000 kilometers from my village. And it is very difficult for like communication and communicate with other people for higher studies, for good health. We face lot of problems.
Okay. How did you think of learning English?
Ma'am, there is no particular reason. In 2023 on September, India host G20. There was a meeting in Siliguri about tourism department. So many delegates came there, attend their meeting, and as a police person, I was security there. So, like European, American people came there, attend their meeting, and 2 people, I think they are from European. He asked me something in English, but that time I could not speak any single word in English. So that time I thinking that one day I will be able to speak in English.
Okay.
In 2024 on January, I read 3 months about grammar. When it's come to speaking, that time I stuck, I hesitation. I cannot speak any single line in English. So I stop it. One day I scroll my YouTube. That time your video show my skin and guided a person to right way. Sometime you Hindi to English. That time I think that it is the special video for me, and I start watching your video daily basics, and in this way I improve my speaking English. Ma'am, I one thing notice your video. In earlier video, ma'am, you are using simple word, which is we can understand very easily. But recently video, you are sometimes using advanced word. It is very difficult for me, especially for me, because I am co-learner. My request is you always use simple word.
See, if I use...
Which I can understand.
Okay, definitely I will use simple words, but if I use just 1 to 2 advanced words in the whole conversation, it will be good for you that you will get to know new words also, right? Okay, now you are speaking very confidently. Your confidence
yes.
is, good.
Ma'am, it is my first session to conversation with you. And that time I thinking that when I speak fluently, that time my first conversation is Meenu Ma'am, because you are my inspiration. Ma'am, you are so popular in this field. Recently, I speak with a person, he is from Pakistan, through Highbrow app, which is made by India. And he suggested me, you can watch Meenu Ma'am video. And he said me minimum video is much better than paid class.
Okay.
He started in paid class. He left his paid class. He daily basic watching your video, and there was made a group, and they are using what type of question are you asked any co-learner, and how to express it and how to make a sentence. And in this way, they are improving day by day. They are speaking English. Even ma'am, you are speaking so many person from Pakistan. You are so popular in Pakistan, ma'am.
Oh,
They are always suggest me, you can see Meenu Ma'am English video.
okay. Thank you so much for telling me that. And thank you so much for saying that I am your inspiration. I am so glad that my videos really helped you.
Yes, ma'am, it is very helpful for me. Ma'am, sometimes I memorize new vocabulary, but when it comes to speaking, I cannot express those words while I am speaking. So I am watching your video, I memorize your sound. So one thing I remember that Suti is the another name of Vedas because he memorized it by listening. So ma'am, I am memorize my word for your sound, and you are my inspiration, and teacher always inspiration for every co-learner, every student.
Thank you so much. So you have improved so much by listening to me. Okay, tell me which videos do you watch? Conversational videos or you watch daily use English sentences videos also?
Ma'am, I watch your conversational video or even a 7-day English challenge video.
Okay, you have.
I also watching daily basis.
Did you take 7 days English speaking challenge?
Ma'am, I am working in police. I cannot get proper time to take any challenge. So when I get free time, that time I watching your conversational video. And now I am, ma'am, I do not memorize English word. I just watching your video, and I can express my opinion that you are express your word, how to make this sentence, and I am trying to your days.
Okay.
Ma'am,
So
you guidance as the student, every co-learner, it is very good.
Okay, this is your first session over a video call, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. It is my first session.
Congratulations. Congratulations. You are speaking so well, and you should be proud of yourself that you gathered courage to have a video session with someone. So till now you had been having only audio sessions, right?
Ma'am, sometimes I am using CB app, Hybro app, but ma'am, some of co-learner, they receive my call and disconnect it after 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Ma'am, according to me, and 50% people in CB Hybro app, they are waste their time, and 50% people are active to enhance their speaking English. I am in the 50%, I want to enhance my speaking English.
Okay. And I have heard that on Ace Fluency app, you get good learners who want to enhance their English. So there also you get audio calls free of cost. So start practicing on them.
Yes, ma'am, they provided.
Till now you have only practiced on audio calls, right?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
So I am amazed. You are speaking so well on your first video call. That's great. And keep making video calls because video
Yes, ma'am, it is my
calls
first session.
remove your hesitation. Actually, you are speaking quite well. You are making grammar mistakes, but you are very confident. I must say, you are quite confident.
Ma'am, you said that in one, ma'am, your one line changed my speaking English journey. You said that in one corner, when you think that English is a subject, that time you feel hesitation, stuck. When you think that English is a language, that time it is very easy for you. So right now I am thinking that English is like a language, like Hindi, Bengali.
Yes.
So I think that English is just language. So
Yeah.
I forget about grammar.
Correct.
I just express my opinion. When I express my opinion, that time my opponent can understand very easily what I am saying. But no one call me, you are make any mistake like grammar, tenses. But I forget about grammar. I just try to
Yes.
focus my expressing.
Yes. There is no need to focus too much on grammar. When you keep speaking, you will automatically understand the grammar concepts if you speak regularly.
Yes, ma'am, yes.
Okay. So in your village,
You are my inspiration.
Thank you so much. Are you the only one who speaks English in this village?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God. Amazing. That's
Ma'am, I am the only person in my village who work in police.
okay.
I am the only person. In my
You are-
village, I am working police.
So you are the only person in your village who is in police and who speaks English. Amazing.
There was a meeting in Siliguri about tourism department. In 2023, India hosts G20, and there was a meeting about tourism department. As a police, I was security there, and so many delegates came there and attend their meeting. So two person, I think they are European. He asked me some question in English, but I cannot speak in English. That time I think that one day I will be speaking English.
Do you remember what question had they asked?
Ma'am, I forget about it. It is 2 year, I think, past.
Okay.
2 year passes, so I forget about what they are. And that time, ma'am, I cannot understand English well. So this is the problem. I cannot understand what they are at time.
Okay. So you get holidays after 2-3 months, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. 1 month, 2 month, 3 months later.
So don't you miss your wife and daughter? It's so difficult to keep working for 2-3 months continuously.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is. Yes, it is absolutely right.
So they also live in this village?
And right now they are living in city, in my nearest city, Kosbihar city.
Okay.
My
They
district.
live in the city and you work in the village?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I am working in Siliguri,
Oh, you work in Siliguri, and where does your family live?
in Kosbihar city.
Okay.
This is a 150 kilometer distance
Okay.
from my workplace to Kosbihar.
So they don't let you go unless you get a holiday.
Yes, ma'am. Holiday, only for holiday, because my wife engaged with a job. He work in ICDS worker, so that's why he cannot get time to living with me.
Okay. So she also doesn't get time to live here with you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She goes to Anganwadi and you work here. So who takes care of your daughter?
My daughter takes care. Sometime when he go to Anganwadi center, that time my daughter she goes with his mother at a center. Right now she is 3 years old. When he admit in English medium school, that time my mother came in Kosbihar city. He caretaker my mother. My mother caretaker my daughter.
Okay. So right now your daughter also goes to Anganwadi with her mother. But when your daughter will start going
Yes,
to
ma'am.
school, your mother will take care of her.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So your parents also stay in the city?
No, ma'am. She is staying in village because my parents have a small business. Fertilizer business. Ma'am, are you heard about fertilizer?
Yes. Fertilizers are
A chemical
used to give good
which is used
nutrition to
in.
crops. They are used for good
Yes, ma'am.
nutrition
Yes.
for crops, right? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So that the yield is high, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you are closer to your mother or father?
My mother, ma'am.
See, you are also scared of
Because
your father, no? Your father also used to yell at you, didn't he?
yes, ma'am. I always respect my father, but I am close to my mother because I am the eldest son of my family, and my mother also loved very much to me. Or I have 3 siblings, including me, 1 brother, 1 sister. My sister already married, and my brother is he is single. But my mother loved very me.
Okay, you respect your father, but you are not frank with him, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
You have a good bonding
But I am
with
very
your
close
mother.
to my mother.
You are very close to your
Yes,
mother. You
ma'am.
have a good bonding with her. So yeah, it's difficult for a father to form good bonds. I mean, strong bonds with family. They are supposed to earn for the family. They have to go out every day, isn't it? It's not
Yes,
their
ma'am.
fault. They
Yes.
have to go out every day.
Yes, ma'am. It is absolutely right.
Okay.
Ma'am, how is my English speaking, ma'am?
Your English is good. Your English is better than basic level. But you have to practice more and
Yes, ma'am.
speak more often on video calls, because you have been practicing on audio calls only. Now practice more over video calls. But you speak
Yes, ma'am.
well and your confidence is amazing.
Thank you, ma'am, for your compliment.
Yeah.
But, ma'am, you are my inspiration. I could not speak any single word. And I was last 6 months, I watch your video more and more. When I get time, that time I watch your video. But recently, so many YouTubers show on my YouTuber. But I am fond of your video.
Thank you so much for watching my videos, and share my videos with your friends. I mean, who could benefit from them. Okay? Share my videos also.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, then keep practicing. We can connect again after 1 to 2 months.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can I request one thing?
Yeah.
Ma'am, can I upload this video on my Facebook for a memory? This is my first conversation with Meenu Ma'am.
I can give you this video, but first I will edit and upload this video on my channel. After that, I will give you this video. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, okay.
Yes, yes. You can upload it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, then. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. All the best.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Yes, ma'am.